Calaroga Shark Media.
Hello, I'm Johnny Mac with your daily comedy news. I needed to accommodate my travel, so I thought we'd take a look at Vulture's updated What is the Best Adam Sandler Movie? And then they followed up with What is an Adam Sandler Movie? This is by Jesse David Fox, last updated in March. I'll go first. The best Adam Sandler movie is clearly Uncut Gems. Hustle, the basketball one, is second. 51st Dates is probably third. Wedding Singer isn't bad. The one with the alien he just did, surprisingly not horrible. Everything else, garbage. All right, Vulture starts with number 47. There are 47 Adam Sandler films? Are you kidding me? This tier is called The Bottom. 1989's Going Overboard, Adam's first movie, if you can even call it a movie. Vulture writes, to put it mildly, Sandler's first film, released a year after graduated from NYU, is an unwatchable piece of crap. Not only is the film amateurish, the crew forgot to bring the box of lenses, so the cinematographer was forced to shoot with the wrong equipment. Sandler's performance is hardly a diamond in the rough. It's just rough. What is this calling it? I want to watch this. Going Overboard. All right. 46, The Cobbler, 2014. Adam's worst collaboration with an acclaimed director. What was The Cobbler? After losing his father, a New York cobbler decides to get his life together and tries to find his purpose by magically turning into his customers, which he does by literally walking in their shoes. Jeez. Bulletproof from 1996. What is this? When Damon Wayans hosted SNL in 1994, Sandler suggested they do an action comedy together. Wayans, a charming, competent undercover cop, and Sandler is a sweet, dim, small-time crook who turns on the kingpin/comedic foil. You know, I'm more interested in this worst tier than even talking about the movies that some people like for some inexplicable reason. At least we can all agree these are terrible. Number 44, Pixels from 2015. Subheading, at some point, you get too old to play a man-child. 43, The Longest Yard from 2005. You know, I don't hate that one. I got to remember to add that one to my top tier of Sandler's. Obviously, the Burt Reynolds one is light years better. It would be like comparing this podcast you're listening to today to whatever the best episode of Late Night with David Letterman NBC version was. Like, it would be comparing that to that. But I don't hate The Longest Yard. They wrote, it feels more like a Vince Vaughn movie that Sandler ended up making simply because he likes sports. Number 42, Just Go With It from 2011. Jennifer Aniston in this one. I have no memory of that. Sandler plays a successful plastic surgeon and Jennifer Aniston his assistant. 41, Mr. Deeds from 2002. Though the film oddly lacks much Sandler, it does reveal a lot about what's important to him. Well, I like this review. If you don't like Adam Sandler, Mr. Deeds is a more watchable movie than many of the films ranked above it. That's because there's little Adam Sandler in it. Oh, I might have to watch this now. Winona Ryder is in this thing? All right, then maybe I'll check that one out. Number 40, I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry. Ooh, can we cancel Adam Sandler for making this movie? Vulture writes, this movie sucks and Sandler sucks in it. Number 39, Men, Women, and Children from 2014. I don't remember this either. Sandler and Rosemary DeWitt, a married couple who each use different parts of the internet to find people to have affairs with, is absolutely lovely. Vulture writes, I wish director Jason Reitman had just released a short film of their 20 minutes. Specifically, the film includes two of the best dramatic scenes of Sandler's career. The first is his interaction with a sex worker. I don't want to see that. 38, Airheads. 1994, the first time Sandler's charm found its way to the big screen. 37, Bedtime Stories 2008. I don't remember that either. I'm reading the paragraphs here. I don't even know what this movie is about. Sandler gets to play stupid little characters like a stupid knight, a stupid cowboy, and a stupid spaceman. Isn't that his entire film resume? All right, new tier, watchable but flawed. 36, Reign Over Me. I don't remember this either, from 2007. Sandler plays Charlie, the PTSD-suffering New Yorker who lost his wife and children on 9/11.
The audio got corrupted here. 35 is Spaceman. That movie's okay.
34, Grown Ups from 2010. Busyness gets in the way of the fun of seeing friends hang out. 33, The Ridiculous Six. Vulture writes, at this point, every movie from here on out I'd recommend to a person, depending on the person, watch High. It's essentially if the fart scene from Blazing Saddles was an entire movie. That's kind of how I feel about Sandler's films. 32, That's My Boy 2014. Another movie in which Adam Sandler's character is stuck in a sense of arrested development because of a traumatic experience. 31, The Do-Over from 2016. What was this? At one point, Sandler gives one of his own fingers a favor. Then he brings another one of his fingers into the action and gives it a favor. That's all I need to know about that movie. 30, Blended from 2014, one of the most and least mature of Sandler's movies, writes Vulture. The maturity is surrounded by some of the absolute worst jokes in any Adam Sandler movie. Now, that's a pretty high bar for horribleness. Multiple scenes of some side character turning to camera and saying some incredibly hacky line like, "This stuff just got real." 29 is Murder Mystery from 2019, Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler. That's Netflix enabling Adam Sandler to make terrible films. 28, Murder Mystery 2. Again, I blame you, Netflix. 27, Little Nicky from 2000. Vulture writes, ahead of its time movie, and not always in a good way. By 2000, Adam Sandler was on a roll. Billy Madison begat Happy Gilmore. From there, he stepped it up, made some more money with Wedding Singer, then bam, The Waterboy, $185 million worldwide. Big Daddy, $234 million worldwide. What did he use his newfound comedy superstardom to do? Make Little Nicky. 26, Spanglish from 2004. I have no memory whatsoever of this. I've read the paragraphs. I have no idea what Spanglish is about. 25, Hustle. All right, I like that one. That's the basketball movie. 24, Jack and Jill. How can you have Jack and Jill ahead of Hustle? My kids, who are now grown up, laughed that I actually banned them from watching this film. All right, that's the end of the second tier. Let me take the break here, and we'll come back, and we'll look at, the good Adam Sandler movies. Continuing with Vulture's look at the best Adam Sandler movies, we're up to their tier, which is called So Good. 23, 22, and 21 are the 3 Hotel Transylvanias. 20 is Leo. That's the recent cartoon, right? 19 is You Are So Not Invited to My Bat Mitzvah, which, after extreme casting calls, they look for the best actors and actresses in the world, and they all happen to be members of Adam Sandler's family. 18, Hubie Halloween. Netflix, what are you doing to us, man? 17, Anger Management from 2003. Jack Nicholson and Adam Sandler. On paper, that should be okay. Guess. 16, The Meyerowitz Stories from 2017. Vulture writes, will Adam Sandler win an Oscar one day? Watching The Meyerowitz Stories, it sure seems possible. I could see Adam Sandler winning an Oscar because, again, I watch things like Uncut Gems and I'm like, you can do it. You just choose not to. And if Netflix is going to pay him zillions of dollars for this crap that somebody's watching, sure, I don't blame you, Adam Sandler. I really don't. I just hate your movies. 15, Grown Ups 2. 14, 8 Crazy Nights. 13, You Don't Mess with the Zohan. 12, Uncut Gems. Oh, 12. Now, I like this subheading, in which he uses all the tools in his acting belt to condemn the idea of Adam Sandler. Maybe that's why I love this movie. 11, Sandy Wexler from 2017. I don't remember. What is that? Sandler plays a manager of misfit toys, loosely based on his real-life manager, Sandy. So the plot is just him going from one of his friends to the next and laughing at the ridiculous characters they're doing. Add in the interstitials featuring more of Sandler's friends, Janine Garofalo, Judd Apatow, Henry Winkler, Lorne Michaels, politely roasting Sandy. The result is the sweetest movie of Sandler's career. That sounds like garbage. All right, we're up to the top tier, according to Vulture here. At number 10, they have 50 First Dates. Again, if you want to save an Adam Sandler movie, you put Drew Barrymore in it. 9, Happy Gilmore. All right, you guys like it. I don't. 8, Funny People. Critics suggest the Sandman was just playing himself. 7, The Week Of. I don't remember. From 2018. What was this? A movie in which Adam Sandler plays a father whose daughter is marrying Chris Rock's son. I have no memory of this. 6, The Waterboy. Adam Sandler at his funniest. 5, Big Daddy. Adam's sensitive side breaks through. 4, Billy Madison. Sandler tries to show his generation how to grow up. 3, Punch Drunk Love. Punch Drunk Love is special because it's an attempt to actually make an Adam Sandler movie, allowing us to see them through Paul Thomas Anderson's eyes. The elements are there: man-child, failing to thrive, a more emotionally mature love interest who helps give him something to shoot for, daddy issues, a bully. Hell, this film might have even introduced Sandler to the idea of building a vacation in Hawaii into the shooting schedule. All right. Second best Adam Sandler movie of all time, The Wedding Singer. All right, if we're going to rank Adam Sandler movies, I can't hate on that choice. So what's the number 1 Adam Sandler movie of all time? Click! They rate the best quote-unquote Adam Sandler movie. All right, I'm curious. Vulture writes, as I noted in the intro, this piece is predicated on a fundamental distinction. This is a list of the best Adam Sandler movies, not Adam Sandler's best movies. I see. These things are not one and the same. The latter would suggest a universal idea of what is good and bad. I don't tend to believe in such a thing, and I don't think it's a useful criteria for looking at Adam Sandler's work. All right, this is smart. I like this. The former is about treating Adam Sandler movie as a genre unto itself. See, okay, I understand. Good stuff. You'll find that on Vulture. That's your comedy news for today. See you tomorrow.